First of all, most of us are not aware of all the states that are there. So to begin with, in this session, we'll try to understand different countries that are present, but not by hearting them, but identifying them with some regional organization associated as well. Fine. So now guys, you all can observe India here. Beside India, Pakistan. Beside Pakistan. So what is this? Okay. Now you see this one. Maldives. Okay. So can you tell now in order? Afghanistan, Pakistan, India, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Maldives. And Lakshadweep is part of India only. You know? So, see guys, this is South Asia for you. What is it? South Asia. From where to where? Afghanistan to Maldives. This is South Asia. Normally, if you talk to Afghan people, they call themselves to be part of Central Asia. But remember, India and Pakistan, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and Maldives, they had formed an organization called SAARC. What is SAARC? South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation. Which countries? 7 countries had made. But remember, in Afghanistan, Taliban people were there. Pakistan was using Taliban people against India. So, this people, along with Al Qaeda, had attacked US. US came to attack them. When US came to attack them, all the terrorists who were there in Jammu Kashmir, they went back. The terrorists who were there in Jammu Kashmir went back. Jammu Kashmir became peaceful. India understood that if Afghanistan is peaceful, we will be also peaceful. We should not allow Pakistan to use Afghan people against India. So we should develop good relations with whom? Afghanistan. So India wanted to go to Afghanistan. How can we go? This is Afghanistan. How can I go? Will Pakistan allow me? Via Iran. But initially Iran was not allowing, or there is no route much to go. India wanted to go through Pakistan. India was asking, I'll use this route. Pakistan told, who are you? Why are you coming into Afghanistan? What is your role there? Then India told, I am part of SAARC. And India requested Afghanistan also to be part of SAARC. Once Afghanistan came, actually according to United Nations, if there is any problem in a country, the neighboring regional organization can interfere, can support you. India wanted to invest in Afghanistan. So we told Afghanistan, you become part of SAARC so that we all can work together for your development. Then Afghanistan became part of what? SAARC. Can you tell me which is the last country to join? Because I'm telling you the story, because UPSC will ask you, SAARC has 7 countries. Afghanistan was the last one to join. Which statement is correct? SAARC has how many today? Today 8. Afghanistan was the last country to join, is that correct? They may use Pakistan is the last one to join. Nepal is the last one to join. You will be aware, okay, no, it was Afghanistan which came at the end. So, rather than by hearting it, if we can analyze it in a way, it's really good. Can you tell me how many countries are there? 8. Which are there? Can you repeat once? Afghanistan, Pakistan, India, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Maldives. Clear, guys? Now, you see, next. Can you all check India? Beside India, can you check for Myanmar, guys? Everyone, see? I don't use board mainly because you will not see in your atlas. Identify it in your atlas. We'll write at the end, don't worry, ma'am. First, try to understand. Can you see Myanmar? Can you see Thailand? Yes or no? Can you see Laos? Can you see Cambodia? Can you see Vietnam? Everyone? Can you tell once? India, Myanmar, Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam. Correct? Can you all check? In this particular part, there is a river flowing. Mekong River. Mekong. Physical map, you see, it would be easy for you to see. Above. Can you check? Do you have Mekong River? Yes, guys. Where is Mekong River? Vietnam region. See, yes. Basically, I want you people to know that from here, Brahmaputra river originates and enters like this. Irrawaddy river flows like this. Salween river flows like this. Chao Phraya, Mekong rivers flow. From where are they flowing? China. What China is doing? China is constructing dams over all this. And they are diverting the water. Against these, 6 countries have come. Which are the 6 countries? India, Myanmar, Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam. These 6 countries are known as, any idea? Which is the river? Mekong, Ganga cooperation. What is it known as? Mekong Ganga cooperation. How many countries are there? 6. Can you repeat them in an order? How many? 6. India, Myanmar, Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam. How many? 6. Yes, please remember this in order. UPSC will give you the names and ask you to arrange from west to east. Country names they'll ask you to arrange from west to east. Now guys, you leave this. You leave India, guys. I don't want India now. You tell me now, what is this? Myanmar, Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam. Okay, good. Can you tell me what are these islands? Indonesia. Can you all see? See in your atlas? Indonesia. Yeah. Can you tell this one, guys? Malaysia. At the bottom, Singapore. This one, Brunei. See guys, Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, Brunei, Philippines. Can you check? Philippines. I'll just repeat, you check once. Yes. Myanmar, Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, Brunei, Philippines. What is it known as? ASEAN. What is ASEAN? Association for Southeast Asian Nations. How many countries we saw? 10. Is India part of ASEAN? No. Are you getting the point? India is not part of ASEAN. How many are there? 10. See guys, forget about by hearting. Tomorrow, if I give a map atlas to you, will you be able to find SAARC countries? Identify SAARC countries? Will you be able to identify Mekong Ganga? Will you be able to identify ASEAN? Just one last time, can you try? Myanmar, Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, Brunei, Philippines. Done? Now, how many you saw? From here, 10. What are these called as? Southeast Asia. Remember, fine? South Asia you got 8 countries. Southeast Asia you got. Sometimes UPSC will ask you, what is India's relationship with Southeast Asia? At least you should know which countries are they talking about. Now guys, which is this country? South Korea. Which are they? See guys, ASEAN has 3 best friends or 3 good friends. Who are they? China, South Korea, Japan. It is known as ASEAN plus 3. Is this clear? What is it known as? ASEAN plus 3. As these 13 people were good friends, India asked, can I also join? Australia, New Zealand, everyone came. They all told we all want to join. How many are there? Can you see? How many? 16. I'll write this side. You see? Which are there? ASEAN is there. Can you tell plus 3? Which are the 3? China, South Korea, Japan. Plus 3. Plus India, Australia, New Zealand. They all told, why shouldn't we establish an organization? And they formed RCEP. Heard? Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership. How many? 16 countries. But recently India told, I am not happy about the project. So India withdrew from the project. So how many countries will be left? 15 countries. RCEP is how many countries? 15 countries. Guys, will you be able to by heart 15 countries? Or if we say, normally in the books how they give? Alphabetically they'll give. Is it easy to by heart like that, or through maps is it easy? Maps. Can you tell quickly? Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, Brunei, Philippines, plus South Korea, Japan, plus Australia, New Zealand. Which was the country which left? India. Now, how many are there in Asia? RCEP plus India, US and Russia. If they all join, we call it East Asia Summit. What do we call? East Asia Summit. How many? 18 countries. Just a minute. First, ASEAN how many guys? 10. ASEAN plus 3. Which are the good friends? China, South Korea, Japan. Plus Australia, New Zealand. How many? 15. What do we call it as? RCEP. What do we call? 15 countries. Plus India, US. What do we call this as? East Asia Summit. Are you getting the point? Good. Is it easy? 18 countries you saw. So now, come back. Yes. Can you tell this country, guys? China has border with a country here. Can you see Tajikistan? See a country's name beside China, above India. Above India. Can you see Tajikistan? Kyrgyzstan. Do you have? Kazakhstan. Leave Uzbekistan. This is Russia. Russia. Can you tell 5 countries? China, Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, Russia. How many? 5. We call Shanghai 5. Shanghai 5. FIV, 5 countries. Can you tell which is this country, guys? Yeah, this one. How much? Which one? Uzbekistan. Are you getting the point? Which is it? Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan joined to form Shanghai Cooperation Organization. Is it clear? What is Shanghai Cooperation Organization? Which countries are there? China. We asked these people. They told, come. They all told in a meeting, we shall call India. China surprisingly said, okay, but let me call Pakistan. Right? So, along with these 6 countries, which 2 join? India and Pakistan. How many are there in SCO? 8. Do you understand? Recently, India and Pakistan joined. Guys, this organization is very, very important organization. You know why? Only under this, militaries of all the countries will come and they do joint exercise. We will show to other countries and other countries will learn. All countries are fine. India and Pakistan will show to each other. Like, we will use like this, you use like this. And recently in this region of Russia, can you see Ural Mountains will be there. Physical map, you see, Ural Mountains will be there. Do you have? Ural Mountains. Clear, guys? Now you see the beauty. Here everyone went to do military exercise. And the theme of exercise was how to tackle terrorism. Someone will shoot, they will show. Pakistan was showing how terrorists will attack. India was showing how to attack them. Remember, guys, exercise, military exercise between India and Pakistan under what? SCO. Remember, China and India are also doing here. How to deal with the things. Is this clear? How many countries are there in SCO? See, normally UPSC will ask you, consider the following statements with respect to SCO. Initially it was Shanghai 5, including India. Is the statement correct? No. India and Pakistan joined to make it Shanghai Cooperation Organization. Is the statement correct? No. Who joined? Uzbekistan joined to form it Shanghai Cooperation Organization. And then who joined? India and Pakistan joined at the end. SAARC, who joined at the end? Afghanistan. Are you getting the point? RCEP, who left? India left. So you must be aware about such details in the concepts. Is this clear? Can you tell once? Clear, guys? What do we call this? Good. Quickly, you should tell. SARC. Afghanistan, Pakistan, India, Nepal, Bhutan, Maldives. Mekong Ganga, Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam. ASEAN, Myanmar, Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, Brunei, and Philippines. How many? 10. 10 plus 3? China, South Korea, Japan. Plus 2? Australia and New Zealand. Plus 3? India, US, Russia. What do you call? East Asia Summit. Is this clear? Now, guys, can you just look at world map? Can you open world map? World map. World map? Good. Political map. Political map of the world. Yes. Guys, I want you people to observe in the political map. Just a minute. This is Arctic Circle. Can you see 66.5 degree north? Arctic Circle. Everyone? Can you all check here, guys? What is the country called? Alaska. Of what? US. Can you see what is there? Alaska. US. What is this, guys? Canada. First is what? Alaska. Second is Greenland. Is part of what? Denmark. Iceland. Norway, Sweden, Finland, then Russia. Do you all agree? How many countries are there? 8. Can you tell once? US, Canada, Greenland or Denmark, Iceland, Norway, Sweden, Finland, Russia. How many? 8. See, above this, do you have Arctic? Earlier, Arctic ice thickness was so huge, 2 to 3 kilometers sometimes from the ground. Ice. Like, drilling and taking oil and all was very difficult. Nowadays, they have the technology. Russia found huge reserves of oil in the region. And Russia kept a flag and told, this is mine. Canada told, this is not 18th century, wherever you go and keep flag, it belongs to you. It is everyone's. China told, yes, it belongs to everyone. It belongs to me also. Then all the 8 countries came together and they formed Arctic Council. What did they form? Arctic Council. Is this clear? How many countries are there? 8. India wanted to be part of this. Will they allow India? Where is India? India is way below. But India wanted to be part of this. So what India did? India spoke to no. Can you see islands here? Yes? Can you see islands here? Can you see islands here? India called all these countries and spoke to them. India told, have you heard about my Indira Point? That was the southernmost point. Today it's not there. It is submerged. We had a new Moor Islands, which was just above sea. Today it is submerged. Right? I'm feeling sorry about my land. You people will also be submerged one day. Just wanted to talk to you once. What happened? People are breaking ice in the region. See guys, if you have ice, normal ice, what is going to happen? It will reflect sun's rays. If you break the ice, it will absorb sun's rays. Are you getting the point? Ice is there, reflects it. Break it, what it does it do? Absorbs. If it absorbs, it will melt. More ice, if it melts, ocean water would increase. Where will it increase more? Near equator. India told you are all near equator. You all will be submerged. Are you getting the point? Yes. Once Maldivian president, he went into the water, scuba diving, took his ministers also. Everyone went, table, chair, everything they took. They went, they put it on the sea floor. They were all sitting and they were discussing. They signed some agreement and all. Don't know which pen they used, they were doing all those. People asked, what happened? Why are you below? Maldivian president told, we have to live here only, right? Because climate change, you are not doing anything. This will be our fate. We are practicing. What is happening? Then the world took them seriously. That there is something wrong happening about this. Are you getting the point? So, all these countries, they went to United Nations. And they were like, India should be part of Arctic Council. India, you go there and see what they are doing. Don't allow them to break the ice. Yes? India is a observer country of Arctic Council. What is observer country? What is observer country? You can see. You cannot vote. So what happened? India was made part of what? Observer country. Where? Arctic Council. India was not allowing anyone to drill. If you drill, India was protesting. No, don't do that. It will be a problem. At that time, recently, Russia has called India and told, why don't you become part of the organization? You also start extracting oil. Huge reserves are there. Should India go? Should India do? We have told everyone, UPSC asks what is the role of India in Arctic. Are you getting the point? We just need to preserve what? The glaciers and other stuff. This you will be reading in detail, guys. But for me, I want you to remember certain things. First, all the story is just to help you to remember things in an order. Fine. How many countries are there in Arctic Council? 8 countries. Which are they? Alaska, US, Canada, Greenland, Iceland, Norway, Sweden, Finland, Russia. Right? 8 countries. 2 countries, many countries are there. In that, India and China are observers. China is also there. China came, I'll also tell, I'll also stop the things. Is this clear? Yes, observer. How many are there? 8. Countries are 8. Observers 2. No, there are many. That's the reason I am telling you. India and China, you should remember. Yes. So guys, can you now look at North America and tell me the 3 countries that are present? Canada, US, Mexico. Everyone? 3 countries. Which are they? Canada, US, Mexico. Now guys, can you tell in South America 2 countries? Brazil, Argentina. Correct? How many? 5. North America, which are the three? Canada, US, Mexico. South America, Brazil, Argentina. Can you all observe South Africa? Africa is South Africa. South Africa, Africa below at the bottom. You see? South Africa. Everyone? Yes. Guys, which country is this, guys? UK. They ruled us for 400 years. You should be knowing where they are present at least. Who is it? UK. Below UK, can you see France? Below, beside France, can you see Germany? Can you see Italy? Can you see Russia? Can you tell once? Europe, UK, France, Germany, Italy, Russia. Can you tell once again? UK, France, Germany, Italy, Russia. Right? And then, guys, can you see this particular country in between Caspian Sea and Black Sea and Mediterranean Sea? Turkey. Can you all see here? There is a country, Turkey. Can you all see? And guys, can you see this one? Everyone? This one, Saudi Arabia. Yeah. Can you see? Saudi Arabia. Guys, West Asia, two countries. Which are the two? Turkey and Saudi Arabia. Once, North America, which are the three? Canada, US, Mexico. South America, Brazil, Argentina. Africa, South Africa. Europe, UK, France, Germany, Italy, Russia. West Asia, two. Turkey and Saudi Arabia. South Asia, one country, India. Southeast Asia, one island. Can you tell? Indonesia. South Asia, which one? India. Southeast Asia, Indonesia. Three friends of ASEAN: China, South Korea, Japan. This is called East Asia. What is it? East Asia. South Asia, who is there? India. Southeast Asia, Indonesia. East Asia, China, South Korea, Japan. And then, see guys, have you heard European Union? Actually, within Europe, all the countries have made a parliament. They have their own prime minister. Like, all countries together also have a minister and all. Clear? So guys, do you know, you saw 19 countries plus European Union. This is called as G20. Have you heard? G20. So you learned G20, 20 countries now. Right? Can you try to tell? Don't remember alphabetically. Remember with the help of atlas. Can you see? See in your atlas. Can you tell once? Canada, US, Mexico. South America, Brazil, Argentina. Africa, South Africa. Europe, UK, France, Germany, Italy, Russia. West Asia, two. Turkey and Saudi Arabia. South Asia, India. Southeast Asia, Indonesia. East Asia, China, South Korea, Japan, Australia. And then European Union. Are you getting the point? How many? G20. Is it easy to remember? If map is given, will you be able to identify? Yes? See guys, I'm trying to tell you, I know next year you will not remember. But if atlas is given, you should be able to locate the countries at least. That practice if you can do, it would be easy. Can you write just names? International organizations. International organizations. So, you write first SAARC. SAARC. What is the full form? South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation. Do you understand where to search in map? Where to search in map, you understand? Can you write below? Afghanistan. How many countries? 8. 8 countries. Hyphen. Afghanistan, Pakistan, India, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Maldives. Next, Mekong Ganga Cooperation. Mekong Ganga Cooperation, MGC. How many countries? 6 countries. India, Myanmar, Thailand, Laos, 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 Cambodia, Vietnam. Next, you write ASEAN. ASEAN. How many countries? 10. ASEAN. 10 countries. Hyphen. What is it? Association for Southeast Asian nation. 10 countries. Hyphen. Which are they? You write Myanmar, Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, then Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, Brunei, Philippines, PHI, Brunei, 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 Philippines, PHILLIPPINES, Singapore. Count 10 are there? Good. Then guys, can you write RCEP? What is RCEP? Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership. You know guys, as soon as you know the countries, 15 countries, whenever you read about RCEP, you feel confidence that I know this. Right? I am aware about this particular area. You'll be confident about it. Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership. Very good. How many? 15. You write ASEAN, plus China, South Korea, Japan, plus Australia, New Zealand. In brackets, can you write India left RCEP, or India withdrew from RCEP. Next, East Asia Summit, EAS. Can you write East Asia Summit, RCEP plus which are there? India, US, Russia. Is UPSC once asked, in which of the following organizations India is present? SARC. Is India present? ASEAN, Mekong Ganga, East Asia Summit. Are you getting the point? Yes, it depends upon what, which country is there. Any question you will be able to answer if you are aware about the concepts. Next, can you write Arctic Council? Arctic Council. How many are there? 8 countries. 8 countries. Which are they? US. Country is US. In brackets you can write Alaska. Right? Canada. Greenland is what? Denmark. US, Canada, Greenland is Denmark, Iceland, Norway, Sweden, Finland, Russia. How many? 8. Many observers. India, many are there. India and China are observers, you write. Don't, because keep on adding, guys. Once one country is allowed, other countries also come. Yeah, ma'am. India and Pakistan is also an observer along with other countries. Sorry, India and China. Can you write next? G20. G20. Write continent wise, guys, so it would be easy. North America. First, North America. Which are the 3? Canada, US, Mexico. South America. Brazil, Argentina. Then, guys, Africa. South Africa. Argentina, ARGEN, Argentina. South Africa. Right. Then Europe. Europe. UK. France. Germany. UK, France, Germany, Italy, Russia, European Union. Then you have which one? West Asia. West Asia. Turkey, Saudi Arabia. Next. South Asia. India. Southeast Asia. Southeast Asia. What do you have? Indonesia. Then East Asia. What all you have? China, South Korea, Japan. And then Australia. Just check if you have written 20. UPSC asked a prelims question on this. Which of the following are G20? And in the option Singapore was there. Is Singapore there? G20. Turkey was there. Is Turkey there? Many people thought Singapore will be there. G20 means group of rich countries, right? Singapore is rich, you feel. Like, that's why they went with that. I'm just trying to tell you it's easy for you to do only if you have clarity over it. Clear? Yes. Now, I'll just tell few countries within the list. You observe them in the map. Fine? Can you see in North America, Canada and US? Yes, guys? Canada, US. In Europe, can you tell the countries? UK, France, Japan, Germany, Italy. You leave Russia. Japan. This is G7. If you include Russia, it becomes G8. First, actually, it was G7 or G8, group of 8 powerful countries. Later, after 2008 economic crisis, what is the role of G8? They will sit and decide how global economy can be improved. After 2008 economic crisis, they felt not only these 7 or 8 countries, we need to include developing countries as well. And then the developing countries were also called. Are you getting the point? Now, can you tell which are they? First G7, which are they? Canada, US, UK, France, Germany, Italy, Japan. Sometimes Russia come. Whenever Russia come, it becomes G8. When Russia is not there, it would be G7. Can you write? G7 countries. What is G7? Group of 7. G7. Canada, US, UK, France, Germany, Italy, and then Japan. You write below Russia will join sometimes to form G8. There will be sanctions on Russia, they will be removing Russia, they will be making Russia to join. That's why the variation will be there. Is this clear? How many you got? 8. Good. Now, some simple names I'll ask you guys. Try. Not on the basis of the countries, but we can see on the basis of other aspects. Guys, can you tell which countries are BRICS? Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, not Korea. What is it? South Africa. Is this clear? First it was BRIC, later it became BRICS. Actually, guys, there is a company called Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs. Its employee made a report saying that if these four countries can come together, they are very powerful developing countries. After seeing the report, these countries came together to form BRIC. Later, South Africa was also invited to make it BRICS. First, who were there? BRIC. Later, BRICS. Clear? Which are the five? Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. Among these, three countries are planning to have good economic relationship. That is called IPSA. India, Brazil, and then South Africa. Which are the three? India, Brazil, South Africa. Then you have some countries against Paris Climate Summit initially. We call BASIC. B stands for Brazil. SA means South Africa. A is SA. South Africa. India. What do we call? Basic countries. Now basic doesn't exist because everyone joined Paris Climate, but these are all the names. What is it? BRICS, IPSA, basic. I'll make you write, don't worry. Now apart from that, there are some other groupings. Yes. For example, you have something called as, what is it? BIMSTEC. Countries around Bay of Bengal. Whichever countries is there around Bay of Bengal. Can you open Asia map once? Asia map. Can you tell me in Bay of Bengal, which country is starting with B? Bangladesh. Do you all agree? What is B? Bangladesh. I? India. Good. M. Is it Myanmar or Maldives? Myanmar. What is this? Sri Lanka. Thailand. Guys, Nepal and Bhutan depends on what? Bay of Bengal or Arabian Sea? Nepal and Bhutan, if they have to come out of India, they enter into what? Bay of. So, Nepal and easy economic cooperation actually. I'll tell you. Bay of Bengal initiative for multi-sectoral technical economic cooperation. Earlier it was called BISTEC. Later Myanmar joined to make it BIMSTEC. But for us to remember easily, I am telling you the names. What is this? Countries. Bangladesh, India, Myanmar, Sri Lanka, Thailand, Nepal, Bhutan. How many? 7. Actually guys, India was part of SAARC. Right? Many countries told, see, European Union is successful. ASEAN is successful. SAARC is not successful. Why? They were questioning India. India told SAARC is not successful because Pakistan is there. So if Pakistan is not there, we will be successful. So then India made an alternative grouping without Pakistan. What do you call? BIMSTEC. Modi in his first swearing in ceremony, he called SAARC. Will Pakistan come? SAARC? SAARC? Nawaz Sharif came. See, first time when new Prime Minister will come, world will be watching how he will deal with India. How he will be dealing with Pakistan. Imran Khan became Prime Minister of Pakistan. World was watching how he will deal with India. So initially they'll behave good. After 5 years, Balakot and all happened. Next time, can we call Pakistan? Will they come? No. So we call BIMSTEC. If we call BIMSTEC, are we avoiding Pakistan? Yes. Are you getting the point? BIMSTEC we called, and we called SCO, head. Head of SCO. We did not call all countries of SCO. Why? Then Pakistan will come. Only head we called. I'm trying to tell you, these are all the things that they do. Like, they told, we called SARC already. Why should we call SARC again? We'll call whom? BIMSTEC now. Are you getting the point? Can you add those? BRICS. What is BRICS? Yeah. You wrote G7? SCO head? You didn't write SCO? You write Shanghai Cooperation Organization. I'm sorry. Shanghai. Shanghai Cooperation Organization. SCO. How many? How many countries? 8 countries. Initially 5 plus 1 plus 2. Right? So, you write SCO. Initially, China, Tajikistan, TAJIK, Tajikistan, KISTAN. Initially, China, Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, KYRGYZTAN, Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, KAZAKHSTAN. Guys, I'll just tell the names, just look once. Tajikistan, can you all see? Kyrgyzstan, can you see? Kazakhstan, can you see? Turkmenistan, can you see? See, Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan. These 5 are called as Central Asian countries. Central Asia. Which are the 5? 2 Ks, 2 Ts, U. Which are they? Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan. So now in this, you wrote China, Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, and Russia. Were part of Shanghai 5. Full stop. Later, who joined? Later, Uzbekistan joined. UZBEK. Later, Uzbekistan joined to make what? Shanghai Cooperation Organization. Clear? Then you write India and Pakistan also joined this organization. Fine. Then you write BRICS. Brazil, Russia, India, China, and then South Africa. Then IBSA, IBSA, IBSA. What is it? India, Brazil, South Africa. Basic. Brazil, South Africa, India, China. Then BIMSTEC. How many alphabets? 7. Countries? 7. BIMSTEC. Bay of Bengal. Full form is difficult. Bay of Bengal Initiative. Bay of Bengal Initiative for multi sectoral technical and economic cooperation. Clear? Then you write the countries. First one, Bangladesh, India, Myanmar, Sri Lanka, Thailand, Nepal, and Bhutan. Clear? Good. Guys, now Shanghai Cooperation Organization is made of whom? China, Russia, and all. Actually, not to counter, but people say to counter. To counter them, Japan has proposed an organization called Quad. Who is there? US, Japan, Australia, India. What is it? What is it? US, Japan, Australia, India. What do we call? Quad. This is a military grouping where these countries will come, they will do naval exercises and all. Against whom? China, Russia, and all. Against SCO. India is common to both. India will fight this side also, that side also. Basically, guys, earlier we used to do non-alignment movement. Now we are doing multi-alignment movement. With everyone we will be present. Are you getting the point? Are you understanding? Which are the four? See guys, first actually US and India were doing joint naval exercise near Kerala coast called as Malabar exercise. Which two? India and US. Then Japan told we will also join. They also came. They are also part of Malabar exercise. Then it became JAI. Japan, America, India. Right? Not Australia. Japan, America, India. This was coined by India, JAI. And then Australia also wanted to join, but Japan had an alternative. They formed Quad. Names. different names. Do you know Quad? Which are the four? US, Japan, Australia, India. Malabar exercise 3. Japan, America, India. Who wants to be part? Australia. Is this clear? Can you write Quad? QUAD means quadrilateral actually. It's a military exercise, right? Naval exercises. Quad. Just write Quad. QUAD. Quad hyphen US, Japan, Australia, India. US, Japan, Australia, India. Jai hyphen Malabar exercise. Malabar exercise with whom? Japan, America, India. Guys, basically there is a grouping called G4. Have you heard? G4. See, yes, in United Nations there is United Nation Security Council. In this you will have 5 permanent members and 10 non-permanent members. Are you getting the point? How many are there? 5 permanent and 10 non-permanent member. So now, which are the 5 permanent members? Whoever won the first, second World War. Who won? US won, Russia won, UK won, France won. Basically, see, Hiroshima, Nagasaki. Who bombarded? US. Against whom? Japan. Germany, Hitler. Are you getting the point? Germany, Hitler. Losers will not be made part of an organization. They will make only whom? Winners. Who are the winners? Actually, at that time, China was also a supporter of whom? These. So how many are there? 5 permanent members. Which are they? US, UK, Russia, France and China. But when was it formed? 1945. But some countries want to become permanent members now. They are Germany, France is already there. Germany, then Japan, India, Brazil. See guys, 4 countries are planning to become permanent members of which one? United Nations Security Council. But there are 20 countries which don't want these countries to become. For example, Pakistan doesn't want India to become. Are you getting the point? People in South America don't like Brazil. So all those enemies, they have made coffee club. What is their goal? To oppose these people. But do you know G4? Which are the G4? Germany, Japan, India, Brazil. Clear? Can you make United Nations Security Council permanent members? United Nations Security Council permanent members. Who are they? US, UK, China, US, UK, China, Russia, France. Then guys, you have G4. Germany, Japan, India, Brazil. G4. Good. Fine guys. So guys, just one last thing. Can you open Asia map again? Yes. Guys, can you see here? This is called Persian Gulf. Persian Gulf. You see here? Iran. Can you see Iran has border? Can you see Iraq has border? See. Kuwait has border. A smaller one. Kuwait has border. Saudi Arabia has border. Bahrain has border. Qatar has border. UAE has border. Guys, can you just check this particular area? Right? That is Oman. Oman. Oman also has border with Persian Gulf. Oman also has border with Persian Gulf. I'll just repeat. You see, can you tell? Which are they? Iran, Iraq, see, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, Qatar, UAE, these 6 countries are Sunni countries. Sunni countries. These are Shia countries. These have formed GCC, Gulf Cooperation Council. Actually, Iran is completely Shia. In Iraq, today majority are Shia. Earlier there was Saddam Hussein. Actually, again Saddam Hussein also GCC was formed. But today for your convenience I am telling Iran and Iraq are Shia. These 6 are what? Sunnis. They have formed what? Gulf Cooperation Council. Clear? Just write one last thing, we'll end. Gulf Cooperation Council. How many? 6. Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, Qatar, UAE, Oman, United Arab Emirates, Oman, Iran and Iraq are not part of GCC. Iran and Iraq are not part of GCC. Guys, close the books completely. Quickly, guys. Just look at the atlas and tell me. Fine. One last time we'll revise and we'll leave. First, SARC. Can you tell me? Afghanistan, India, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Maldives. Mekong, Ganga. How many? 6. How many? 6. India, Myanmar, Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam. You leave, tell 10 countries of ASEAN: Myanmar, Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, Brunei, Philippines. How many? 10. What do we call ASEAN? Plus 3, China, South Korea, Japan. Plus 2, Australia, New Zealand. What do we call RCEP? How many? 15 countries. Plus 3, India, US, Russia. What do we call East Asia Summit? Very good. So now, can you tell Arctic Council? Alaska, US, Canada, Iceland, Norway, Sweden, Finland, Russia. How many? 8 countries. Now, G20, North America, which are the 3? US, Canada, US, Mexico. South America, Brazil, Argentina. Africa, South Africa. Europe, UK, France, Germany, Italy, Russia, which is the organization European Union. West Asia, Turkey, Saudi Arabia. South Asia, Southeast Asia, East Asia, China, South Korea, Japan, and then Australia. G7, Canada, US, UK, France, Germany, Italy, Japan. Right? Sometimes Russia joins. Yeah. SCO, China, Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Russia, plus India and Pakistan. Right? Quad, 4 countries. Can you tell? Japan, India, US, Australia. Right? JAI means Japan, America, India. BRICS, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. BASIC, Brazil, South Africa, India, China. IPSA, India, Brazil, South Africa. Then you have BIMSTEC. B, Bangladesh. I, India. M, Myanmar. Yes, Sri Lanka. Right? Then Thailand, Nepal, Bhutan. How many? 7 countries. Is this clear? You have an idea? Yes, tomorrow, right, we will complete, like as I was telling you, we'll try to see how exactly you need to read standard books like Polity by Lakshmikant, History by Spectrum, what is the order, how exactly you need to start. I'll tell you them. Fine. Tomorrow you bring 2 books, Polity and Spectrum. Clear? Spectrum History, Polity Lakshmikant. I'll show you how. Second half, I will talk about India's problem with the neighboring countries, border problems with the neighboring countries. Please bring atlas for the second session. Okay, in United Nations, non-permanent members are elected for a period of 2 years. Every 1 year, 5 countries will keep on changing. Right? So they keep on changing. So no need to remember. Fine, guys. Thank you.
This video is brought to you by AKSIAN.